What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I am the Hobbyist, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 upgrades I recommend for any RC crawler. So I've got my Force RC Hammerjaw to show you this. Now this has a lot more than 5 upgrades, but I'm going to be pointing out the 5 most critical upgrades that I think that everybody with their crawler should do. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Upgrade number 1 is your tires. Now, your tires are the most important part of your RC crawler. I don't care if you're competing or if you're just doing general trail running, tires are the most important part. For example, this is the tire that came on the Force RC Hammerjaw. It's an okay tire. It's got some pretty good rubber compound, but the tread is not particularly ideal. It's also a very cheap tire. It's on a very cheap glue-on rim. Now, let's look at the tires that are on there now. These are Proline Hyrax 2.2 tires. Hyrax are renowned as being one of the best crawler tires on the market currently, and it's on a nice set of aluminum beadlock wheels. So this combination together automatically will give you a noticeable performance boost on your RC crawler. The next upgrade you want to look at is your steering servo. Now, your steering servo is, again, a very important element of your crawler. It's what allows your tires to turn. Now, most RTR crawlers come with a pretty adequate servo, and it'll get you started, but you will definitely notice the difference when you upgrade to a much more powerful servo. For example, this has a 25 kg servo up front, and it turns the tires a whole lot better than the stock servo did. For the next upgrade, we're going to have to take the body off, because this is one of those upgrades that is under the hood. So, upgrade number 3 is your motor. Now, most RC crawlers come with a brushed motor, which is very good for the crawling industry. It is one of the few parts of our hobby that still use brushed motors. But the motor that it came with is probably a relatively inexpensive motor just to get you going. Now, there are a ton of great aftermarket motors out there. You can go with Holmes Hobbies, you can go with Team Brood, or even Tekin, depending on what price range you are at. I have a Holmes Hobby motor in here. Now, what you want to look for in a motor is something that has a relatively high turn count, 27 to 35 in the 3-slot range, or 13 to 16 in the 5-slot range. This is a 5-slot motor, and it is 13 turn. You also want to look for something that has good quality magnets so you get good smooth startup, because that is the biggest part of crawling, is going very slow. So a good quality motor will make a world of difference when you go out to drive your RC crawler. Speaking of drivetrain components, how about your gearing? Now, when I say gearing, I'm talking about your spur gear and your pinion gear. Now, these gears are the gears that connect your motor to your transmission, and they are very important. The pinion, the smaller gear, you want to get a small pinion gear. That will give you torque, but will also sacrifice speed. However, speed is not as essential in crawling. The spur gear, you want to go larger if you can, so that you get more torque. Now, spur gear going up in teeth will not have as much of a dramatic effect as changing your pinion gear size. Now, the final upgrade on this list is no cost to you, and it's messing with your suspension geometry. On your RC crawler, you have your 4 shock absorbers, and most of them are probably mounted close to vertical, which is okay, but if you want to look for getting more flex or articulation out of your rig, then you want to mount your shocks in a way that it is more horizontal. Now, you can't go too horizontal, otherwise your shocks won't compress properly and your suspension won't work. But doing an angle, something like what I have here, or even a little bit more of a shallow angle, and you can get much nicer articulation out of your crawler. If you want to take this one step further, you can change the oil to be thicker so you have a bit more smooth flex, or you could change out your springs if you want firmer or softer suspension. Anyway guys, those are my top 5 upgrades for any RC crawler. If there are any upgrades I missed, please let me know in the comment section down below. But if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave another comment in the section below for what videos you'd like to see next. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.